I was wondering, yeah, that has to go.
Yeah.
It's over. I was wondering, how do you feel here in Cannes? I'm sorry, I don't remember. Is it your first time in
My
Cannes?
first time here,
Yeah,
yeah.
right. So how do you feel to be here,
Oh,
first
it's
of all?
amazing. It's beautiful. And quite an honor to have a movie in competition here. And I know there's a lot of people that submit a lot of movies. And it's a very discerning jury and audience here. And so it's a high regard to be here and a great honor.
Have you seen the movie yet?
Yeah, I just saw it.
You did?
Yeah, before I came out here. And excited to see it tonight with an audience.
Yeah. What do you think of it? I'm curious. What do you?
I think it's, James's best work. I think it's beautiful. I think it's the way it looks is a piece of art, if you ask me. I think it's really quite beautiful. I was very surprised on how beautiful it really was. And you're talking about something very kind of grim and bleak, and there's something quite romantic about its bleakness. Even it's beautiful. I mean, it's prostitution and pimps and things and everything about it. But it's like, I think it's gorgeous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true that it's really the gray universe. I mean, yeah, gray universe. But he looks like I heard him in press conference. He's a hell of a funny guy. So I was just
Yeah.
wondering how on the set it was. Was it as funny? But
Yeah, very much so. Yeah, he's very, very gregarious and laughs at very inappropriate things, and yeah, he's the best. He's very collaborative and allows us to fail and succeed every day, and he challenges us. He's very. I've gotten to know him more as a man and as a father and as a person. He's an amazing, loving human being. It's great. It's great to be around, and it translates into his work as a director.
And there's something we're really proud of here. It's of course it's Marion and all
Yeah.
her her past through everything. How is it to shoot with her? Because now she's kind of an Oscar winner and everything.
Yeah, she's amazing. She's amazing. And her and Joaquin both are I think, the best at what they do. So I was very lucky to be able to work with them and get to learn every day. And Marion made my job so easy. I mean, look, all I had to do was fall in love with her. I mean, it's not so hard, right? And there were a few moments that made it very difficult because she was so fucking cute, where I wanted to just put her in my pocket. I had to stop. I'm like, oh my God, you just made my job so easy. She's adorable, and outside of that, just very smart and emotionally intelligent, and a very giving woman, and very lucky to be able to work with her.
And how I'm curious, how is she perceived in Hollywood? I mean, is she perceived as part of the actresses that are working there like normally, or still French girl coming through? I mean, I don't really know.
I think I don't think you get any higher regard than Marion. There's a handful of actresses in her age bracket that could even compare, I believe, if you could compare. But yeah, she's a very important actress for us in the States. Yeah.
Yeah, she's really considered as a.
Yeah.
I was wondering also, it's kind of how this movie, from maybe your point of view, is relevant about the immigration even today. Maybe I mean it tells a lot of things, but it's the immigrant. But today it's still, I mean it does echo to the actual situation. I feel.
Yeah. I mean, there's different things behind the curtain on it. It's not the beginnings of the culture and of America, really. It's a different sort of immigration, but immigration nonetheless. And I don't know if the movie's really talking about that necessarily. I mean, I think it's just more important to sort of focus on what we as Americans can take for granted. How complacent we can be by being landlocked. That we live in a free world, and we have opportunities, and we have almost the right, if you will, to pursue happiness. And there's not a lot of people at least where I come from in California, that concern themselves with war necessarily, or like at your door. And a lot of people in this movie are leaving the World War their families are being slaughtered, so they come over to America for safety and for the idea of what the American dream is and the pursuit of happiness, if you will. That's something quite powerful and beautiful, and I feel like it brought it to my consciousness shooting the movie. I think that's a little bit more weighted and kind of thematic of what the immigration is in this movie than what it is today. It's more tax-based stuff and weird, strange, like unpolitical, unfun stuff. You know.
Get it. Well, thank you. My thumbs up. But well, thank you so much. Thank you for that, and have a great projection tonight.
Yeah, I cannot wait.